The Generous Woodcutter. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled deep within a dense forest, lived a woodcutter named Martin. Martin was known throughout the village for his exceptional skills with an axe and his kind heart. Despite his modest earnings, he always found ways to help those in need. One chilly winter morning, as Martin set out into the forest to gather firewood, he noticed a shivering, frail old woman sitting by the roadside. Her clothes were tattered, and hunger was evident in her sunken eyes. Without hesitation, Martin approached her and offered his coat and some bread he had brought for his lunch. The old woman, touched by Martin's kindness, revealed herself to be a fairy in disguise. She said, "Martin, your generosity and compassion have warmed my heart. I will grant you 3 wishes as a reward for your selflessness." Martin was astonished, but composed himself quickly. He thanked the fairy and pondered his wishes carefully. He knew he could ask for wealth or power, but his thoughts turned to his village, where many struggled just to survive. For his first wish, Martin asked the fairy to bless the village with fertile lands and bountiful harvests so that no one would ever go hungry again. The fairy nodded and granted his wish instantly. For his second wish, Martin requested that all the sick and elderly in the village be healed and given strength. Again, the fairy smiled and granted his wish, and soon the village was free from sickness and suffering. Finally, for his third wish, Martin asked the fairy to ensure that his own humble life would be filled with happiness and contentment. The fairy granted this wish too, knowing Martin's heart was pure and his intentions were noble. From that day on, Martin continued his work as a woodcutter, but now he did so with renewed purpose. The village prospered, and Martin's act of kindness became a legend passed down through generations. The moral of the story is that true happiness and fulfillment come not from what we possess, but from what we give to others selflessly. Martin's generosity not only changed his own life, but also transformed the lives of everyone around him, showing that a single act of kindness can have far-reaching effects. And so, in every act of kindness, we too have the power to change the world.